What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Drift.
Nova Drift.
Before we begin, I'd like to thank Sir Platinum Slurk, Luan John, Meister Gorkonsalet, Baron von Vandekamp, Zinthus, Ultra Viper, Buzzkill, Connor McLean, Hyper Exalted God King, Spring Mag Ultra Dave, Marco Dendecker, and Lyric Scroll 5232 if you members of our Patreon. If you'd like to be a member of our Patreon, go to patreon.com/see link in the description.
Whoo!
And today is an interesting day because tomorrow, Nova Drift, after a long time in betas and early accesses and all that, it's going to be officially full release live.
Yeah.
So
about time. Good job. Good job, Chimeric.
Yeah, and we've been here for most of that ride.
Yeah. I mean, technically all of it,
Yeah.
right? Like, our first run was back when this was still a Kickstarter exclusive.
Correct. So to celebrate that, I'm going to do a redo of the very first Nova Drift build that we did on the channel. Nova Drift Episode 1. We actually did several builds in that run, but I'm gonna replicate the first one. Very first build. It involved Railgun. It involved Reflect Shield. It was not a particularly great build. It involves Sentinel.
Okay.
So
focusing on the shield, I guess.
Yep, but also doing like charge shot railgun things.
Because that was your comfort weapon at the time.
Yep. And then I'll let you guys know once we've reached the wave of my first run, like where my first run ended. I'll let you know. I'll clue you in.
Okay.
Ooh, let me actually grab a volley here, I think.
I will say the game was very different back then. This was before Wild Mod existed.
It was before Wild Mods, so we're already in brand new territory. But I'm not here to try to super replicate it one for one. I just want to do the basics of what I was doing.
And then do it better.
And then maybe do it better. Who knows? We'll see if I could do it as good as I did it before. Get ourselves some magnitudinals. Ooh. A ricochet.
But with the charge shot railgun, it's likely not going to hit something and not kill it.
True, but
I know.
You don't have to crush my dreams so completely so early on.
I wasn't crushing them that hard.
My dreams are very fragile. This character here certainly didn't exist.
That's true.
When we did our first run. There was no bugs. It was only the Dark Adonis. Except this was before he was mid-boss. He was just boss.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't remember how many bosses were in the game at the time. Were there even any? Who knows? I mean, I'm sure somebody knows. I just don't have a good memory. Okay. Velocity. Can't go wrong with a good old velocity.
Especially with railgun, correct.
Wouldn't mind getting some homing at some point. We're getting there. Hey, look, homing. I did say I wouldn't mind. So we're going to do that.
That is true. You did say that.
Okay. So, how well do you think this will go?
I think it'll do better than last time.
I mean, remains to be seen, but anything's possible. We'll get some Honor Bound. How long ago was it when we first started calling it Honor Bound? Because that was pretty early. But Wild Mods didn't exist for a time, so it wasn't too early. If you know, let us know in the comments, because I don't remember.
It's in the Discord somewhere. Hold on.
Is it? Did someone already do some video archaeology to...
Yeah, remember there was a whole list. There was a whole like Excel spreadsheet.
Oh, I do remember that.
I'm gonna go see if I can find that.
I'm gonna grab Homing Strike here.
Man, why did I not pin that when it was the first thing?
Absolutely should have. I absolutely should have. We absolutely should have.
We're dinguses.
Singularities. I don't think they existed early game. Other than maybe Seraph still. The problem is I'm trying to challenge my own memory, and my own memory is hot garbage.
Yeah. Well, it's also been 6 years of Nova Drift at this point.
Yeah. Let's see. Big. Firing array is good. Payload's good. I'm gonna go payload because I said that this was a charge shot build. So let me build towards the charge shotness of it all.
6 years of Nova Drift. 2 episodes a week.
Sometimes more, sometimes less. There was a period of time where we were doing like 3 a week, and then I think there was another period of time where we were only doing like 1. So it's fluctuated. It's been 2 for quite some time. Although, admittedly, that might change in the future as well. Ooh, nothing is set in stone. We are all malleable. Malleable. If I want to save rerolls, getting shield cooldown was another thing I know I took. So I'll grab that. This was like a hybrid build of I wanted to do railgun things, but I also wanted to have a good shield.
Yes.
And Reflect Shield in early Nova Drift was like the sauce.
It was pretty good sauce.
Don't worry. One day, we're gonna get him. Oh, God.
Don't you sneeze.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again, sir. Okay. What am I looking for? I'm gonna roll here. I'm gonna roll here. You know what? I'll get firing array. That's fine. Looking for the charge shot. The charge shot was what the build really did with its life. So I want to get that online as soon as possible. Our kill times are not particularly quick at the moment.
Give it time. Give it time.
No, we got plenty of time because of, you know, the long kill times.
Well, yeah, sure.
Don't worry. Don't worry. These guys are going to get it. It's going to happen.
Eventually.
There it goes. Honestly, a Maelstrom on a big shield.
That's not bad.
Hard to pass up. Oh, what kind of wave 35 is this?
It's a little rough.
It's like I'm struggling on normal enemies. They're like, all right, what if we give you a Tracer and 2 Juggernauts? What do you think about that? Ow, don't set me on fire. Oh, I don't have Blink. I don't have Blink. James, I don't have Blink.
No, you don't. Be careful. Shields down. Oh, we...
So, I didn't make it as far...
You did not make it as far as you did the first time.
Oh, we're just going to quick run it back. Quick run it back. That is embarrassing.
Look, sometimes it's a rough start.
Sometimes it is a rough start, but my hurdle to success wasn't particularly high, and I failed it.
It's...
Early railgun is so sad.
Early railgun needs help.
And then pairing it with Sentinel doesn't do me any favors. Hey, look, Sentinel. Just lower our rate of fire here. Alright, it's fine. We're gonna get, like, some sweet, like, Stonks twin strike action. We're gonna go nuts. You ready for it? You ready to watch it happen?
I'm ready for nuts. What?
What?
I don't... No, man. You
Yeah.
said I was trying to. I don't know.
Look, there's just a level of confusion that I was not prepared for. Oh, well, here... I said stonks.
You did say songs.
Oh, can I be Nostradamus today? Can I foretell the prophecy? Oh, it's another bug boy.
A prophecy.
Uh,
I have found the spreadsheet. I have now forgotten why I was looking for the spreadsheet.
the first time we called it Honor Bound was...
Ah, yes.
Will that be in the spreadsheet? Will that particular knowledge?
There were some things like that I remember seeing popping up. I see first bananas.
Well, when was our first bananas?
Oh, it says first bananas question mark was episode 142.
Okay. I appreciate the question mark. He's not sure himself. Right. Ouch. Ouch. I don't know why I said ouch. He came literally nowhere close to me. Okay. It's 4 evolutionary niches, but that's not 4 twin strikes.
And that is not.
I want to hold out for the twin strike.
As far as I can tell, it's the only one of those things that's named down here. So, and the list does not show our firsts.
Look, I can't expect other people to remember that. I don't remember it.
Yeah, it's fair.
Okay. 4 solar hearts.
That's spicy, but I like it.
Blowing through rerolls early here, but trying to get something off the ground here. Alright, there we go. I could go for a quad double tap.
Quad double tap?
There's my charge shot. I can't get the volley if I get that. You know what? Charge shot, and I'm gonna continue to hope for the dream. This charge shot will get me through. Hopefully. Maybe. Possibly.
Potentially.
But not definitely.
Definitely not.
Definitely not definitely.
Correct.
We definitely calibrate. Charge shot, calibrate railgun, name a more iconic duo.
Us.
Ah, oh, dang.
We're an iconic duo now.
You know what? Incendiary strike. Big damage, set on fire. Give me that volley. Okay. I feel like we're in a position where we can get the build off the ground now. We died mid-wave 30s on our first attempt here, so let's see if we can pass that. That's our first hurdle of the day. Let's see, we got 2 levels to work with here. Grab the firing array. We'll grab the targeting because I want to get the extra butt shots.
Yeah.
And, you know, just having targeting is also nice as well. Okay. I don't think I Fusillade.
Yeah, I don't think you need it.
Splinter's okay. I'm gonna roll. Give me that improved thrusters, I think. We'll get the blink, we'll get warp strike, we'll get the things that make railgun builds work.
Yeah.
Alright, we've made it past our first hurdle, which is where we first died this run, embarrassingly. Can we make it to the second hurdle? Which is how far we got the first time. That I'm still keeping ambiguous until we reach it.
Well, I don't know, can we?
I hope so, but we didn't on our first attempt, which is maybe the saddest thing that's ever happened in human history.
In all of human history?
All of human history. Oh man, look at that. Oh, stockpiled so many levels.
I will say that I was kind of chucking through that first video. Our way back when we started, the final boss of the game was Wave 80 Punchy.
Yep. It was a different time.
It was a different time. Hyper Boost. He had a different look to him. I still think he looks a little spikier, a little cooler.
Yeah.
I think the current version looks very good though. But it's wild seeing all of the different things that we had back then that have been improved, things that have just been changed, things that are just wildly different, like drones with missiles.
Yes.
That hasn't been a thing in a while.
Hey, look, we can get Maelstrom back.
Yeah, Maelstrom's not bad.
But when you have a decent sized shield, having a Maelstrom is nice.
Yep.
So you said the last boss was 80 punchy, but it still went forever, didn't it? It didn't stop there.
Yes, it did. It was endless back then, but that was the last boss. I don't know.
And I don't think there's any bonus boss waves or anything like there is nowadays. And
yeah, I don't.
There's
remember.
no like cursed waves or anything like that. I don't believe.
And we, in that first video, the ending of the video, was literally you and Punchy killing each other at the same time.
But that was not the first build, because like I said, that
was not the first build. Correct.
There was multiple builds in that first video, and we're emulating the first one.
Yes. It's also wild looking at the wave that killed you going. I don't even know if those guys could damage you nowadays. You're getting a little bit better.
Yeah, well, not that much better. I tried it once and I died on like wave 35.
Yeah. But I will say the wave 35 of today is much harder than...
Also, we've done it. We've passed it. Wave 48 was my goal.
It's true.
For the first build that I've ever recorded myself on in Nova Drift. Wave 48. We've surpassed it. We've done it. It only took me 2 attempts.
Like, the wild differences. Certain things like your score on that build was 26,130.
Yep.
You're over 100K already. 4 double taps.
But we also have a lot more difficulty modifiers nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
4 double taps is tempting. But I want to try to keep living this dream. And the dream is Twin Strike.
Okay. I can dig it.
We're going to have the shield cooldown. Got him?
It's... Oh, man. I'm looking at the mods on this first build going, hey, do you have all of these mods yet? You should just rebuy this entire build.
I don't have a lot of the shield stuff yet.
You didn't have a lot of the shield stuff in the first place.
I had some.
You had 5 shield towns and you just picked up one of them.
Yeah. That's what I said. I had some.
You had some.
Look, 5 is a lot for 48.
Look at the see. It's like, yes, you have that. Yes, you have that.
Regen is fine. Blast radius is fine. Yeah, I get the blast radius, I think.
Yeah, and you have all of the red talents.
Yep, I got those pretty quickly. So, I mean, technically I've already met my goal.
Technically, you've already met your goal.
So anything can happen now.
Yeah, but I feel like you should get these other 4 shield talents and then be like, look, this is just better than the first time that I ever did it. Because I have all the same mods and...
Come on, Twin Strike, show up. One time. One time. Will I get the Twin Strike? That's the real question.
I don't know.
Well, what kind of answer is that, Nostradamus?
I don't know.
You tell me, huh? You're supposed to be the clairvoyant one.
I don't know. Yeah, bosses didn't come in with their names all glowy like that.
There was never a wave and a timer counter in the bottom corner.
Yep.
You know that we're the reason that exists?
Yeah, you created the speedrun category.
Yeah. And then Chimeric put in speedrun timers. Which is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
I'm super nowhere near
The top of that list anymore.
and I'm not even like anywhere near it.
You should get the volume shields.
Is that one that I had?
It was one you had.
Oh, because I wanted the skirmish, but
You can take the skirmish.
No.
Take the better talents.
I gotta do the do. Eh.
The only other three you had are the shield durability, and then the radiant shields, and then the focus shields.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to explode. Thank you. There's antimatter. We certainly didn't have that before.
No. You want 4 masks?
I don't think I'm prepared for antimatter yet.
No, I don't think so.
4 masks should get me closer. No,
I think it's a reroll.
I'm trying to live my dream. Get a regen. I want to find the Twin Strikes.
I know.
It's a very rare mod, and I don't know if I'll do it. And I feel like even for very rare, I see it less than the other very rares. Like, I feel like I see it less than, like, Grandeur and Ricochet and all them. I don't know if that's some kind of weird, confirmation bias.
It feels like you don't see it as often because you're sometimes actively looking for it. You're never, like, actively looking for a Grandeur. You're just happily surprised when it shows up.
Yeah. I can go Defiance. I can also go Incandescence because I do have Incendiary Strike. But no, I'm gonna go Safety. This hybrid build is supposed to be both safety and offense. So let's try to lean in, but also, come on, Twin Strikes. Hey, look, rapid reconstruction. Get rid of that shield. Just don't even do it anymore. All right. So my main goal, that honestly I don't even know if I will achieve, is that I want to beat Star Eater with this first build.
You can do it.
I'm not convinced that I can do it. But that's the hope, that's the dream, that's the goal. Okay. But so far, it's a build at least.
Yeah. It's getting things done.
It's somewhat capable of existing. Oh, get that XP before it goes away. We'll grab our core shielding. Triple tap was there. I might grab a triple tap. Warp disabled. Except for my bullets. My bullets can still do it. So there. What do you think about that, you jerk?
I don't think he thinks at all.
I was just gonna say, do you think he thinks, or do you think he's like a plant or something, where it's just like he stuff just kind of happens because that's just, you know, how he's built biologically, but there's no thinking. It's just plant.
It's just plant instinct.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like this one specifically, the Crucible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this one's an automaton.
Okay.
Not a plant, not a living being. I feel like out of all of the different enemies in Nova Drift, like the other one being Station Omega, really. Those two are like pattern predictable.
Sure. Well, I mean, all of the enemies are to a degree.
All of the enemies are to a degree, but like, I mean, like, so most of the other enemies will like actively target you.
Sure.
Whereas I feel like Crucible and Station Omega, they have like one or two attacks. Actually, Station Omega doesn't. Crucible has like one attack that actively targets you, and like the little nubs actively target you. But most of their attacks just sort of happen in the vicinity around you, and they don't really necessarily target. They just kind of happen.
Yeah. You can argue that this Juggernaut's doing that until he faces me.
Yeah, the Juggernaut's doing that until he faces you. But he is also, like, he is slowly trying to rotate towards you.
Yeah.
Whereas Crucible and Station Omega don't do that.
That's fair. Alright. Boop, 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 boop.
So it's just like where, and obviously there's the mines and things that just kind of explode. Even they still kind of turn towards you. So whether they're like plant life trying to like move towards heat, maybe.
Sure.
They're like spores.
Debating on having a friend.
Having a friend? Yeah, go for it. I like Friendo.
Alright, well, this doesn't give me a friend. This just sets me up for future friend.
Yeah, you know what? I think the mines are like fungi.
Oh, they're pretty fun guys, yeah. They know how to party. They have a very explosive personality.
Yeah.
They're hip, they're happening, they're blowing up right now.
Their job is to reach towards the heat source and then pop to spread their seeds. To try to propagate more mines.
Well, but that never happens. I never get bonus mines.
It never happens to you because you're a different weird cryptid. But like in the grand scheme of space, of this area of space, there are always more mines.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a logical leap to just assume that they're just being birthed. Blitz or Terminate. This is one of the few builds where Blitz is good, but Terminate's always good.
I think the Terminate's better.
Certainly before Star Eater. Making sure that I have that is, I think, pretty good. It's the Glaucus. Oh, just hitting him with those headshots for maximum damage. And then, boom. Alright. What do you think I'm going to do against Star Eater? Oh, what a comet shot.
Against Star Eater? Who?
Yeah, that's the big bad. Oh, you know, this ain't the worst window in the world.
Yeah, you'd lose the regen. You would lose the shield.
Did I have shield durability?
You did have shield durability.
Alright, shield durability it is. Gotta stick to the program. Okay. Get the XP. Oh, hello. 110 random Seraph out of nowhere. Or Scion. One of those guys. Yeah, I think my ability to Warp Strike doesn't mean that much against the Star Eater because he's real big and he's everywhere. Hello, Wave 113 Punchy. Why are we hitting all of the greatest hits before the frickin' big bad even gets here?
It's called a headliner. Oh, that was a weird one.
That was one that happened. Every time I warp, I get this feeling.
Hey, look, I tried to stop you.
It's fine. I'd rather take the warp damage than the damage I would take otherwise by not warping. So it's fine. The benefits that you gain from Warp Strike outweigh the downsides, I think. For a build such as this anyway. Not always. If you got something like Grenade, it's usually not worth it to Warp Strike. And if you got something like Blade, then what are you even doing with your life? Even thinking about it. It already warps. Don't do it.
It's true.
And then if you're thinking about getting it with like the swords, then you're a madman. Swords and lance. It's like I need Warp Strike. All
right, here we go.
Here we go.
Can you dig it?
I think this is gonna be a long fight.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Oh, this is gonna be such a long fight.
It's gonna be a long fight.
This fight is going to be happening for some time. It's happening. No one's blowing up anytime soon.
No.
Right. At least phase 1 Vortex isn't too terrible to deal with.
Not too bad. But at this rate, you're going to have like 3 or 4 of those phases.
All right.
I mean, you don't even have him down a quarter of the way yet. I think maybe you've done 20% of his health.
Sorry.
And I'm not. No, I'm just
Sorry.
warning you so that you can be ready for it.
Sorry, James.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm so sorry. Oh, I was hoping to be able to hit his head from a warp shot. Don't worry. We'll get him. One day. Could you just... not, little bug man. Oh, hold on. Wait for it. It's gonna happen. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let him shoot this. Oh, wait, no, this is the punches. Alright, we're gonna have the bad vortex. I could not do damage for that long, but I considered it.
Got him almost a half.
No, he's at half. He exploded.
Oh, okay.
He's more than half.
Is he?
Yeah.
Didn't look like it. The health bar's a little...
Okay, we're fine. Just chill out over here. Try not to warp if we don't have to. All right. Now we don't even have to get him to like dead. We just have to get him to, was it 12%?
Something like that, yeah. So I guess you are closer than...
Closer than it would seem.
Couple more good shots. You got warp strike, so you don't even have to aim them directly at him.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to hit his head because his body takes significantly less damage. There we go. We got him! We did it! Successful build redemption.
Good job.
The first build I ever did a video on is clearly the best.
It's a little slow.
Yeah, so am I. Well...
And then immediately 121 and a boost.
Alright. Careful, kid. You'll shoot your eye out. All of them, all at once. I want a graphical mod. And all it does is give the Ultra Creature glasses.
Oh, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you?
Yeah. Look, he's already a 4 eyes. He'd be like 8 eyes.
Dang.
Look, we are both people who wear glasses. We could do it. We could say the thing.
That's true.
You know, us heavily oppressed glasses wearers here.
It's
Okay, look, it's not what I was looking for,
it's a lot of
but that's a lot of levels.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And then you go Ataraxia and never use them.
I don't think I care about Ataraxia.
What?
I know. Shield effect radius. Blitz. Get the blitz going.
Yeah.
Death Blossom case of emergency. Warpath's gonna be more better more often. Guidance. Get the guidance.
Focus shields.
Focus shields.
You officially picked up every mod from the first run.
Done it. Last stand for no particular reason. Don't need any of those. You know what? We'll take the burst fire. Charge shields. I don't think we need. Let's go antimatter. We'll get it now. Why not? Yeah, it's not that bad. Alright, so now how far does this build go, James?
Top 10. No, I don't think it's. I don't think it's got the legs on it.
All of that James optimism, nowhere to be found.
Nah, look, I think you've got the potential. I'm not convinced on the build. And I mean, you've got literal video evidence.
Of how good I was 6.5 years ago.
Well, I was gonna say.
Or are you talking about the beginning of this video?
I was gonna say 31 minutes ago.
Yeah. Okay, I had a rough start. Okay. It was very embarrassing. No one should watch the first several minutes of this video.
No,
unfortunately,
you should
I'm warning you that 40 minutes into this video.
Yeah, 40 minutes in. It makes sense.
So just unwatch that portion of the video. Like scrub it from your memory. Just and then no one will remember it. But then also, on the second watch through, scrub this explanation of what to do from your memory so you don't remember that you had to forget something.
Huh?
Perfect. Let's see. Weaponized shields is Kinetic boost is fine, but I'm not very fast on my feet. Oh, we could go for an Omni Shield if we want to be super spicy. I don't think I do.
Yeah, probably not here.
Maybe just more living.
More living.
Get busy living, or you get busy dying. And we've already died once this run.
Truth.
All right. So you're saying not top 10, but are you? Can you give me a like an actual?
Boost.
You boost?
Do I think you're getting through Star Eater 2.0?
You think I'm at least getting there? That's.
Yeah, I think you're getting to at least 2 Star Eater 2.0. And I think it's... I don't know. Hard to say.
Confident James. Not so confident today.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Okay. Absorption is just some level of safety. So we can go full on Death Star and just grab a bunch of double taps, but that's also scary for different reasons. Yeah, we'll grab absorption. Okay. How many level up picks will I take in this run that simply did not exist in the first run?
Oh, that didn't exist?
That didn't even exist. Were just an apple in their creator's eye.
That's a rough question. Partly because I don't know what existed back then specifically.
Well, all wild mods.
All wild mods, that's true.
All super mods.
That's true.
There
There did exist a couple of super mods, but they weren't super mods at the time.
Sure.
So like I want to say Dying Star existed back then. But it was just a regular thing.
Maybe. Magnetism existed back then.
Yeah, it did. Made me sad.
Well, magnetism still exists today. It's just better because it's roped in with something else.
Yeah, it's true.
So why are you sad about it? It's strictly speaking better than it ever was.
I don't think that's true.
Why?
Because I think it was stronger. I think the magnetism was bigger.
Possible. Maybe. Oh, it's a crab. The crab launcher. Go. Gotta decrabify the place. Alright, so presuming I get there. What's our 200?
200 is going to be... Look, at this point, respect the classics. Seraph Scion.
Okay. You say respect the classics, but the build that we're referencing was before the classics.
Oh, that's true.
That it was pre-classics. It's the ancient era.
So then I guess Punchy Juggernaut?
I mean, both of those things existed back then, I think.
Punchy was the final boss.
And I was pretty sure Juggernauts were back in ye olden times as well. Ye olden days.
Ye olden days.
Ye olden days. Also, wasn't this the run where I picked up extra fancy allies and then forgot about it? Have I seen allies since?
Oh, that's a good point.
Well, I'm about to hit 1,000,000. And then I'm also about to level up. So we'll double check soon. Ouch.
Hey, look, allies.
And we do have ally specialists. So I'm glad I remembered it. I probably passed by several allies without even thinking about it. Because I forgot. That also answers most people's questions whenever they're in the comments like, why didn't he do X? The easiest explanation most of the time is, I forgot.
Yeah.
Man, so many crabby boys today.
Yeah?
Why are they so crabby?
It's just what they do.
So crab launchers are new. But what's old that doesn't exist anymore were snake launchers.
Yeah!
I miss snake launchers. They were cool.
They were terrifying.
But they were terrifying and cool.
Yes. Oh, in fact, there was a snake launcher, at least one in the original video.
Yeah, they're old school.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna be shielded. Oh, and there's beams. Oh, and they're all both shielded. Just stop it. Get some help. But not help in the form of having shield. Don't get that help. That's bad help. You gave a gasp. What was?
Oh wow, that's a wild 200. No, the gasp is that auto-deploying mines was a mod. You had to take a level to automatically deploy your mines.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Back in
I
the
forgot
day.
about that. I was just quickly scrubbing through to see if I could find magnetism and see how strong it was. But, saw that and went, huh? Dang.
Well, dang. Let's roll a little bit, see if I can't. Yeah, let's try this one. I want to get better ally things so that I can get Interceptor so that he could also be shooting railgun things with me. That was the whole reason for picking him up. Alright. Crabbied that particular patty.
Oh, I can just go to the Nova Drift wiki and there they are. I feel like I'm a fool. I would have been so much faster.
Well, you didn't know if the wiki held on to all the old informations.
That's true. The original magnetism increase substantially the radius of the ship's magnetism for experience orbs. As of patch 0.21.6, magnetism and rebirth have both been removed from the standard mod pool. Ship's base magnetism was increased to compensate.
Ah, so yeah, there you go.
And then they baked magnetism into second life.
Last Stand.
Last Stand, thank you.
Second Life is a whole different thing.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's my. I was reading the word rebirth, and my brain was like, "It's not it." But also, do you remember Rebirth? Good lord, Rebirth was such a wild option to just have as a.
Oh, hello, Wave.
Oh, hi,
210, fancy man.
While still dealing
Nope,
with.
Nope.
Okay. Living there, huh?
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
It's good thing you've got Blink.
Stop!
Good thing you've got Blink.
It's a good thing I got dinked. Well, the Seraph just decided to stop existing, so that was helpful at least.
Yeah.
Don't know where he went or what he was doing with his life, but
no, I think you killed him with your Last Stand.
Oh, maybe.
Rebirth was a mod that allowed you to reset all gear and upgrades throughout the run, and let you rebuild. It basically turned a late level up into draft mode.
All right, well,
oh, hi.
it's been real, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, wee woo.
Yep.
You screen wrapped and then fired, and I was
yep.
like, I don't
Look,
think your hull's high enough.
I knew it wasn't, but whatever, man.
Whatever, man.
212 with a build that is not good, but it was the first one.
Yeah, it's true.
And 212 is significantly better than 48.
That is true.
Which is significantly better than 35.
Yeah.
So look, we've improved. It only took us 6 years, but we've improved a little bit. Just only a little bit though, because 50% success rate for doing better than our first build. But there you go. As of tomorrow, this game is full out.
Yeah.
Full release, baby.
We'll be busy, but you guys can go play it live.
Yeah, heck yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys have fun playing the full release Nova Drifts.
Yeah.
And I guess with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye-bye.